the music industry is filthy. You got these artists, big producers, stealing melodies from up and coming artists and producers, sampling their melodies, recreating them, slapping some drums on top and releasing it to the world. This has got to stop, man. It's a dirty, dirty industry, filthy industry, music industry. So I want this to be a way to like warn the youth to be careful when you're sending out beats to these big artists and big producers, because they'll see your beats, they'll give it to their producers, in-house producers, and they'll reproduce the melodies and slap some drums on them and release it to the world, and they won't give you your credit. I could say a lot of names right now, but I don't really want the unnecessary drama. But yeah, trust me, it's filthy. Like, someone needs to speak up about this. And you got all these youth, like all the upcoming artists and producers, they're wishing to make beats like their favorite producers, the big producers, big artists. But really, they're wishing to make beats just like themselves, because that's what the big artists and big producers are doing. They're stealing from up and coming artists and producers and releasing them to the world. And the person who actually makes the work, makes the melodies, never gets credited for the melodies. They never get any credit, any royalties for their work. It's like in school when they used to when there's copy homework. They copy your homework and they change a few things and release it and submit it. So yeah, this video is just about this topic, how the music industry is filthy and how people need to know what's really going down, especially the hip hop industry. And it's sad really, because nowadays it's just like half producers. There's not even, you can't even call them full producers, they're half producers, because the melodies are always taken from somebody else and re-released to the world. So yeah, it's like someone's creativity, someone's work, they just want to get the name out there. They try and do whatever they can to get the name out there. They're sending emails, kind of like blindly, naively trusting another source that they'll give them the credit. But what they do is they look at the email, listen to the beat, pick out melodies that they like from the beats, and boom, they slap their drums on there. And you will know, like any producers or artists would know, that if the melody is good, all you need is the drums will just fall in place themselves. So as long as the melody is good, the drums will fall in place and fall in place. And yeah, that's why like the quality of songs nowadays, like you can hear distortion and there's little, because they've been EQ'd so many times, been mixed and mastered again and again, because they're stolen. The melodies are stolen. That's why it's not no natural sounds anymore. You don't have a producer there with a piano playing the chords and stuff. No, it's all just click, 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 click. Copy and paste, copy and paste. Change up a little bit, release to the world. So really, there's got to be someone who's got to speak up for this, and people need to start getting credited for their work, because it's sad, man. Because when you're trying to make it as an artist or producer, I'm telling you this from a personal experience, there's a lot of doubters, there's a lot of people that say, oh, you ain't never gonna make it, this, that, and it really is a dog eat dog world. and then you got all these doubters in your ear saying all sorts of stuff, and then you know your melodies are good, you know your beats are good, but when you're but it's they're just being stolen. You're not being credited for your work. So it's really, really sad. And it's a lot of the big mainstream rappers and artists and producers, and they're just using shortcuts to not credit someone. And it's a policy. Like, I remember reading the 48 Laws of Power. I think it's law number 6. It's like, don't credit, never credit the original thing, original creator, or something like that, something along those lines. But yeah, I think a lot of them, they've read this book. A lot of these big artists and producers have read this book, and they're like manipulating the whole industry. So it's a filthy industry, man. It's dirty. Like myself, I've quit music. Like I've just quit making beats, quit releasing music, because if this is what's going on really in the industry, like I don't want to be a part of it. Like it's only so much so I can get my hands dirty and be in the industry, and I know at every corner I'm going to be done dirty. If I can't trust anybody. I send anyone my beats, they're going to be stolen. So the trust factor's gone. So there's no longer no trust. And if there's no trust in the work, then there's no point really. So I need this to get to the youth, get this message to the youth and all those upcoming producers and artists, that when you're sending out your beats by email, be careful because they will be stolen. Don't be naive. Don't be naive like me. I was very, very naive in the beginning. I was expecting, oh, I send so and so beats and they'll like what they hear. They'll hit me back and be like, oh, we want to credit you. We want you on a song with us. Come, we're going to credit you. We're going to give you your royalties. And yeah, that's it. You made it. But no, that's not how it works. And with me, it went on for years and years and years. They stole my beats for years. Since 2017, they were stealing my beats. Till probably now as well. Nowadays, to be honest, I don't even listen to the music that's released nowadays because it's all garbage. There's no real talk anymore. I was more old school. When I was listening to music, I listened to like Tupac and all the old rappers. But this new rappers and new genres and all this mumble rap, everything, I don't listen to this crap anymore. It doesn't it doesn't I don't take anything from it. It's all meaningless music, garbage music that they're making with no meaning, and all the beats are stolen, all the melodies are stolen. So it's like it's not even original creations anymore. It's all stolen work. So when the work is stolen, and when you've seen it so closely from your own eyes, what's going on in the music industry, you just don't want to be part of it. You don't want to listen to it. And just religion wise as well, I'm getting in touch with my spirituality, my religious side, and in our religion as well is forbidden. But I'll speak on that in the next vlog. I'm a Muslim, so music is forbidden in our religion. So, but I'll go into more detail in the next vlog about that. But this vlog was just to get the message out there that music industry is filthy, man, and be careful. And if you've got any relatives, anyone trying to pursue a music career, trying to be a big producer, big musician, make sure you warn them and get this video to them. You will not be credited for your work. It's all about who you know and what you know. You could know whatever you want to know. You could know whatever you know, but it's going to be used against you. So let this be a message to the youth. Be careful, be wise, be wise. Don't let it get to you. Don't start procrastinating. Because what happened with me, I wasted years of my life just procrastinating, not knowing what to do. All these big artists stealing my melodies and releasing it to the world, and I didn't know what to do, what action to take. You feel helpless, you feel hopeless. So I don't want anyone to go through that situation ever. I don't want anyone. So it's very important that this message gets to the youth and all the upcoming artists and producers. Be careful when you're sending out emails on your beats, even if they have tags or whatever. Even my beats, they had tags and stuff, but it doesn't make a difference. They know how to work around it. They've got their softwares now where they can take the melodies and release, like play around with the melodies and extract the melodies from the drums, extract the melodies from the tags, and just mess about with the melodies and release it to the world. So it's just a lot of sampling going on, but no crediting going on. So it's very, very, very important that this reaches the youth. And yeah, I'm in my life now, like where I'm trying to figure out life. I was so dedicated, like I'm gonna make it in the music industry. I sacrificed years and years of my life, but it was all for nothing basically because I never got credited once for my work. I never got the appreciation, and it had a lot of negative effect on my family ties as well because people stopped believing in me, people started doubting me, and it just caused a lot of trauma, man. And if I could save even one person from going through that trauma, that's my job done. So I really would need this message to get to the people, get to the youth especially. Don't waste your years. Find something where you don't have the risk of your content being stolen because like to make it, I don't even know how you can make it nowadays because they just want people within their circle. They've already got teams and circles in place, which they're not willing to let new people come in and shine. So no one's going to let you shine. So it's best to just find something where you can shine and there's not a risk factor. There's not an annoying thing where people will steal your work and you won't ever get credited for it. So yeah, I think this is it for the video. I pray this gets to the right people at the right time, and I save someone from wasting years of their life living a lie. I mean, if you make music just for a hobby and you're not trying to pursue it seriously and you're just doing it for fun, by all means, just make your music and don't release it. Or even if you want to release it. But just know that once once these artists and producers they hear your melodies and if they're good, they're gonna keep coming back for more like hyenas. They're hyenas out here, dirty, filthy hyenas, and they're gonna keep coming back for more and more and more. And it's just gonna destroy the listening experience for you. It's gonna destroy your mind. It's gonna destroy your soul. It's gonna destroy everything. So that's why you need to be careful what you're getting into. But yeah, if it sounds a hobby, then yeah, by all means do it. If it's just to please yourself. But just know if you're trying to make this a full-time career and you think everything is so simple, everything is so black and white, it's not. The only black and white thing is that you, my friend, are not going to get credited for your work. You're going to get your work stolen and you're never going to be credited for your work. No matter how good it is, you could be the best producer, best artist, but you will never get credited for your work. They won't let you in the circle. And this goes for 99% of the music industry, I would say. Maybe there's 1% that are actually honest about their work, but I doubt it. I highly doubt it. So yeah, I would name call all of these guys, but it's not worth my time. It's not worth. I've already wasted so many years trying to being procrastinating and not knowing what to do when all this was happening to me for years. So I don't want to waste any more time giving any more attention to that. It's done, chapter closed, new start, fresh start, trying to do businesses and trying to do other things where I could get wealthy and live financially free and live a luxurious life. But yeah, don't be naive, guys, and be careful who you send to what you send to who, sorry. Yeah, so this is it. Make sure you like this video, share it, and subscribe to my channel. It's a new channel where I'm discussing daily, I'm trying to make daily vlogs where I discuss topics that are on my mind and questions that are on my mind. So this is a channel for that. So if you like real talk, if you like true talk, if you want to hear real stuff, then Lion Ain't Lying. Subscribe right now and comment down below if any of you have experienced any of the things that I discussed today. I'd appreciate it. And make sure you get this message to the people and help someone out. It's important. All right, peace, guys, and raw.